here today at the ASPE Convention and Expo, which is taking place at the Indiana Convention Center. My guest this afternoon is Rick Nortier, and he is the Director of Product Management and Marketing at Chicago Faucets. Welcome, Rick.
Well, thanks, Amalia. It's great to be here.
Thank you for coming and joining me today. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your role at Chicago Faucets first?
So I'm the Director of Product Management and Marketing, as you identified. So we are responsible for identifying what is going on in the market, what new products the company should be developing, and then on the marketing side, we're responsible then for launching them to the market, communicating with our audiences, the traditional media, website, and so kind of bookending the development process.
So, and for our viewers who do not know about your organization, can you tell us a little bit about Chicago Faucets?
Sure. We are a 120-year-old commercial faucet company, founded in Chicago, still in Chicago. Was family owned until 2002 when we were purchased by the Gebert Group out of Switzerland. They've been a great resource for us, and they give us some guidance and pretty much let us do our own thing.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. So the industry has seen a lot of change, or especially because of COVID in the last few years. What trends or needs are you trying to address in the market today?
Well, today, our main focus is healthcare, is a big part of our business, as well as education.
Okay.
So in healthcare, we're really focused on what healthcare is focused on, and that's patient safety. So the focus on surface-borne pathogens, waterborne pathogens, and what can we do to help them remediate those challenges. There's a big trend in healthcare in the last couple of years, because Legionella hasn't gone away. It's only continued to be a problem. Any hospital that wants to get accredited now needs to have a water management plan. So they need to map out the plumbing system, identify any areas of risk, and then how they're going to remediate any problems should they have an outbreak in the future. So we're developing products and solutions to help them identify those problems and then remediate them, and hopefully keep them from becoming a problem at any point.
And do you work in tandem with the engineers who are designing or retrofitting the organization to help meet their needs with your product?
Yes, and we also work with the hospitals directly. We are in very close with a lot of facility managers and facility engineers. There's a lot of hospital systems across the country where we're the hard spec, largely in the clinical space and the patient room. That's really where you'll find us, less so in the public space.
Okay. So talk about your product line and how Chicago Faucets is addressing the needs in the healthcare system today.
Okay. So when we look at healthcare, we think of patient care. And one of our first big pushes into that space was our Hydronic touchless faucet. Okay. And so of course you've got touchless, so there's you don't have cross-contamination, it addresses surface-borne pathogens, but then we have designs that reduce the amount of stagnant water in the faucet, which that leads to the growth of Legionella. We also have an auto-draining shower system. What that does is when the shower is turned off, it drains the water out of the standing column or out of the hand spray, which is a common place for water to be trapped, and then the longer it sits, well, that's the perfect breeding ground for Legionella to grow and develop. So those are the two big areas around passing water, but we've also done a lot with scald protection. Most of our faucets have integrated thermostatic scald protection, which is all compliant to ASPE 1070, and even our shower valves have that as well in certain cases, as well as pressure balancing capabilities.
Okay, wow. And you also have a line of safety products, safety stations as well?
Yes. Newer addition is our combination eye wash and faucet. So we have two versions, one that's a traditional widespread manual faucet, and it's a high arc spout. So you've got the good clearance for washing your hands, but then the eye wash integrated in the top, so that it takes up less footprint as if you had to have a faucet and a safety eye wash. So you get to make the most of your limited footprint, and it's great for if you many hospitals end up repurposing areas, and you may not have that space to put an eye wash in. Well, now you can put it where the standard sink went and cover all your bases.